Have you ever felt like you're too smart for your good? Maybe you found yourself in situations where your intelligence, rather than earning you respect, alienates others. It's a frustrating experience. Well, the German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer had a solution for this dilemma. One that might sound counterintuitive at first. He believed that the key to earning respect, avoiding envy, and ultimately succeeding in life was to play dumb. Yes, you heard that right. Pretending to be less capable than you are can be one of the smartest strategies you'll ever use. Let's dive into this fascinating idea and explore why playing dumb might be the ultimate life hack. One of the key benefits of playing dumb is the element of surprise. Schopenhauer believed that you should never reveal all your strengths up front. Instead, appear slightly weaker or less capable than you truly are. Why? Because when the critical moment arrives, you can unleash your full potential and catch everyone off guard. This strategy has been used throughout history by great leaders, warriors, and thinkers. Sun Tzu, the ancient Chinese military strategist, famously said, "All warfare is based on deception." He advised that when you are strong, you should appear weak. When you are active, you should seem passive. This principle applies not just to battlefields, but to everyday life as well. Think about it. Have you ever been in a meeting where someone who rarely speaks suddenly shares an idea so brilliant that it leaves everyone speechless? That's the art of surprise in action. By staying quiet and letting others underestimate them, they set the stage for maximum impact when they finally do speak up. This approach isn't about being manipulative, it's about being strategic. As Mahatma Gandhi wisely said, "Speak only if it improves upon the silence." By holding back until the right moment, you not only make your words more impactful, but also avoid unnecessary arguments or misunderstandings. Wisdom in silence. Let's talk about silence for a moment, because it's one of the most underrated tools in social interactions. In any group setting, whether it's a workplace meeting, a family gathering, or even a casual hangout, there are usually two types of people: those who talk endlessly and those who listen carefully. The talkers often dominate conversations but aren't always taken seriously unless they hold positions of power. On the other hand, listeners quietly absorb everything happening around them. They pick up on details others miss and gain a deeper understanding of the situation. Schopenhauer emphasized that wisdom lies in knowing when to speak and when to stay silent. Playing dumb doesn't mean being ignorant. It means choosing your moments wisely. By listening more than you speak, you gather valuable information that allows you to make better decisions and offer more thoughtful contributions when the time comes. Plato put it beautifully. Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. When you play dumb by staying silent and observant, you're actually playing smart. The Dunning-Kruger effect and its opposite. Have you heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect? It's a cognitive bias where people with limited knowledge or expertise in a specific domain overestimate their abilities. In other words, they're too incompetent to recognize their incompetence. This often leads to overconfidence and poor decision-making. Now consider the opposite scenario: highly competent individuals who underestimate their abilities or, in our case, deliberately downplay them. This is where playing dumb aligns with true expertise. As Socrates famously said, "I know that I know nothing." This attitude of intellectual humility is often a hallmark of genuine wisdom and expertise. By playing dumb, you're not just avoiding conflict, you're also demonstrating a deep understanding of human psychology and the nature of knowledge itself. You're showing that you're secure enough in your abilities that you don't need to constantly prove yourself to others. Playing dumb in the digital age. In today's world of social media and personal branding, the concept of playing dumb might seem counterintuitive. We're constantly told to put ourselves out there, to showcase our achievements and expertise. But consider how this constant self-promotion affects our relationships and mental health. Studies have shown that heavy social media use is associated with increased feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and depression. Could this be partly due to the pressure we feel to always appear smart, successful, and put together online? Schopenhauer's philosophy offers an alternative approach. Instead of constantly trying to prove your worth online, what if you took a step back? What if you use social media more as a tool for learning and connecting rather than self-promotion? this doesn't mean you should pretend to be less capable than you are, but wrong. The art of asking questions. One of the most powerful ways to play dumb is through the art of asking questions. Socrates, as we mentioned earlier, was a master of this technique. By asking seemingly naive questions, he was able to lead others to new insights and understandings. In modern contexts, this technique can be potent. Instead of telling someone they're wrong or trying to prove your point, ask questions that guide them to see things from a different perspective. This not only helps avoid confrontation, but also promotes deeper thinking and learning for both parties. For example, instead of saying, "That won't work because," try asking, "How do you think we could address potential issue?" This approach invites collaboration and problem solving rather than creating a defensive reaction. Playing dumb in negotiations. In the world of business and diplomacy, playing dumb can be a powerful negotiation tactic. By appearing less knowledgeable or skilled than you are, you can gain several advantages. You might get more information from the other party as they try to explain things in more detail. You can lower their expectations, potentially leading to better terms for you. You give yourself more time to think and strategize by asking for clarifications or explanations. Of course, this strategy should be used ethically and in moderation. The goal is not to deceive, but to create a more balanced and productive negotiation environment. The risks of playing dumb. While playing dumb can be a powerful strategy, it's not without its risks. If overused or poorly executed, it can backfire. People might believe you're less capable than you are, potentially missing out on opportunities. In some contexts, particularly professional ones, it might be seen as a lack of confidence or competence. If people realize you're pretending, they might see it as manipulative or dishonest. The key is to use this strategy judiciously and authentically. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not, but rather about choosing when and how to reveal your full capabilities. Balancing humility and self-advocacy. One of the challenges of playing dumb is finding the right balance between humility and self-advocacy. While it's important to avoid arrogance and to create space for others to shine, it's also crucial to ensure that your contributions are recognized, especially in professional settings. The solution lies in strategic self-promotion. Instead of constantly asserting your expertise, let your actions speak for themselves. When you do speak up, make sure it's to add real value to the conversation. And when you achieve something noteworthy, share the credit with others who contributed. This balanced approach allows you to maintain the benefits of playing dumb while still advancing your career and earning recognition for your skills. The wisdom of strategic humility. As we've explored, Schopenhauer's philosophy of playing dumb is far more nuanced and powerful than it might initially appear. It's not about dumbing yourself down or pretending to be less than you are. Rather, it's about strategic humility, knowing when to step back, when to listen, and when to let others shine. By mastering this art, you can navigate social and professional situations with greater ease, build stronger relationships, and ultimately achieve more than you might through constant self-assertion. Remember, true confidence doesn't need to announce itself. It's comfortable in silence and shines through in actions rather than words. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where you're tempted to prove how smart or capable you are, take a moment to consider, might this be an opportunity to play dumb? You might be surprised at the doors it opens and the respect it earns you. What do you think? Have you ever used this strategy in your own life? How did it work out? Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. If you found this exploration of Schopenhauer's philosophy helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into life-changing ideas.